Hey guys, how's it going? So we're here at the 3 higher realms of the Diva realm. Now, this one was kind of difficult, honestly, because they did the clear within 5 turns total. That kind of limits, like, Neovision's Awakening units, the sort of, like, free-to-play stuff that I normally do, because there are 3 bosses, and that means you have to one-shot at least one of them. And that's kind of hard to do. I was able to do this trial with just like complete NVAs or 7-star units, but that took me 7 turns with 4 units. Now, so there could be a way to do it with like party of 4 or less and not 5 turns total, and then with party of 5 but with, you know, in 5 turns. But what I'm gonna do is I included some older non-premium Neovisions, and that's who I'm gonna clear it with. Yeah, that's it. If you're looking for, there's a great guide out there by Liv Dilly that has Lone Lion Squall and star player Titus in it, and they're the main DPS. There's a really good one with Riser and Lone Lion Squall, and they're the main DPS. That's by Kamakuro. So Liv Dilly and Kamakuro have got 2 great guides out on YouTube if you want to look for those. If you're looking for like turn 1 Esther builds, LN Wanderer's got one. I think Spidey has one. I think Sinzar has one. So I suggest checking out those guys if you're like looking for that. But this is just the way that I'm going to do it. So hopefully this helps somebody out. All right. Let's go in. So we've got Igni. Igni is going to do... You know what? No, we won't do that. I will do this as an instance, so you guys can see it, that it could work. If you don't have Phoenix, then you don't have to do that. But I will show you later. All right, so Igni is gonna do. I just have a random weapon thrown on him. It could be even lower. I just want him to have something. And then he's going to do Acquired Insight, which is his own Trust Mastery. And then let me throw another, that same random weapon on him. Literally no other equipment. All right. And then Rivera's just got the Trust Mastery, no other equipment. Cleome has Symphonic Keyboard because we are doing a weapon in peril to instruments via Rivera and Oliveira. We have a Magister's Celestite Regalia of Will from Clash of Wills. We only have 1 Clash of Wills item, so hopefully you guys have at least 1 Clash of Wills item. We otherwise built for Attack and Human Killer. And I threw on Ling's Vision card because it's basically free at this point. And so we kept out on Human Killer, and there are her stats. All right, let's look at the next one. We have Oliveira. Oliveira only has Light's Blessing, and then in the regular form, and then the own vision card. And in the Brave Shift form, we have built for just MP and Human Killer. We also want to have at least 30% light resistance on every unit. Well, Igni in the Brave Shift form. Oh, you need light resistance, Igni, because we just took off, let's see here. We just took off Carbuncle. So let's see here. We need something with light resistance. Anything with light resistance. Elemental resistance light. Confirm. Knight's Metal. There we go. Put it in both forms. We got Knight's Metal. All right. Okay, so now every unit has at least 30% light resistance. And the reason that we have 30% light resistance is because Rivera is going to be using this skill from Alexander, Divine Castle's Protection on the 3rd phase, which just gives us 70% light resistance to the whole party. Okay? Which brings us up to basically immune to that damage. All right, so let's go ahead and go in. Wait for everything to resolve. All right, so Oliveira is going to Brave Shift and use his LB, or their LB, since it's brother and sister on the Brave Shift form. Cleome is just going to use Triple Concerto Blade. We're going to use Soul Symphonia, Funeral Dirge Machina, and then Sortigato. The two previous skills, they just give modifiers to Sortigato. Igni is going to do, come on, 4 hands, and we're going to do Vitality Fountain, which just is a field effect for magic. We're going to do Soul Projection, which is a 130% dark resistance buff, or dark resistance in peril, sorry. And then Floating Shadow, which adds dark element to Cleome, and then a dark damage buff of 30% to the whole party, and then Seal of Doom, which is a 85% defense and 85% spirit break. Rivera is going to do Encore, which is just triple cast, and then Reverberation, which unlocks her other skills, so you have to do Reverberation first. She's going to imbue a 125% human killer to Oliveira and Rivera, and a 125% demon killer to Oliveira and Rivera. We'll wait for that to resolve. And then we'll hit Cleome first, and then Oliveira and Rivera a second or two later. And let that damage hit. Now, if you've got better DPS, please equip it. If you've got better than Cleome for that slot, do it. All right. Now, there are 2 ways to get around this fight with this team. There is Igni, which is the whole reason that I equipped Raise. Now, this is a Reaper. There's a little known fact about Reaper enemies in the game. Most of them you can kill by casting Raise on them. So, I'm going to cast Select Target, and then I would just select the enemy. And then it would just, boom, instant kill it. Okay? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you, because that'll just instant kill it. I'm going to show you the other way to do it with damage. So we're going to reload Igni, in case for some reason you don't have Phoenix, I guess. And then, so Igni did the same thing. And then Rivera is going to do Encore, which is just triple cast, with Reverberation to unlock the other skills, Human Killer buff to Oliveira, and Reaper Killer buff to Oliveira. Wait it out. Okay. And then we're going to hit Cleome first, and then Oliveira and Rivera again. All right, and so that boss is down. And then we go on to the next one. Boss battle. So here we go. Rivera is just going to cast that light resistance buff. So we're going to do Divine Castle's Protection for the 70% light resistance buff. Can Igni just do the same thing? I think. So we're going to do Vitality Fountain, Soul, Defense, Floating Shadow, yes. Cleome is going to do Triple Concerto and do Prelude in F Major Sharp and Pitch Black Performance First Movement. All that does is unlocks Quadcast and adds modifiers. Okay? So go ahead and cast Igni. Go, go, Igni, go, go. All right, and Oliveira is going to do Quadruple Staccato. We're going to do Inspiring Finale, which is a Instrument Apparel, Rehearsal Session, Concerto Grosso on Igni, and Symphonic Harmony, because why not? These two never hit around each other. We might get anywhere from 1 to 3%. It really doesn't matter. 3%. Great. All right. 100% light resistance buff. And now Oliveira is going to do LB. Cleome is going to do Quadruple. We do the Awakened +2 abilities with Cleome. Again, if you have a better DPS than Cleome, use it. Rivera is going to do Encore, unlock the good abilities. We're going to do Human Killer on Rivera and Fairy Killer on Rivera. Igni is going to do 5 Magic Principles, and we can do... just rotate between those two. It's fine. Go ahead and do those so that it doesn't mess up the chain. Igni, you almost killed yourself. Maybe I shouldn't have done the one that took away the HP, but it's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit Cleome first. Wait a good few seconds, because now she's has a longer timing. She did Quadcast, and then we'll use Olivera and Rivera. Alright. Okay. Got a good bit of damage on that turn 2. Now all we have to do is 27% on turn 3. Seems doable, right? So we reload Cleome, and Rivera's gonna do Killers on Cleome, which is Human Killer and Fairy Killer. And I don't know, Fairy Killer on Igni? Igni's gonna do Da Capo. And Olivera's gonna do Symphonic Harmony. So these two are Bolting Strike chaining now, and Cleome is gonna hit into that Bolting Strike chain. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it. Cleome first, and then Bolting Strike chain. Boom. Dammies. Pretty easy. Alright, and that's it. 1 billion dammies. Alright. Thank you for taking a bow, Rivera, Olivera, and Rivera. Let's go ahead and look at damage details. We got most of the damage with Olivera, a little good bit with Cleome, just that helping bit, 0 with Rivera, and then negligible with Igni. You could throw in some damage on Igni, like equip him, and maybe actually help, but I didn't feel the need. Alright. And so that is 4 units, 5 turns. Get those rewards. Much love. Peace. Hey guys, so I'm going to let you in on FFBE's worst kept secret and how to save up to 20% on FFBE. Amazon coins are the best way for you to buy in-app purchases in games like FFBE, War of the Visions, or any other mobile games that you might enjoy. All you have to do is download the Amazon App Store and install it, and then from the Amazon App Store you download FFBE or any of your other favorite mobile games. You log in, you buy the Amazon coins, then you take those coins and buy the same bundles, the same lapis, but it's cheaper because you saved up to 20% when you use your Amazon coins. Also, if you decide to use your Amazon coins, then it's a great way to support this channel as well. So, if you do spend money in-game, and if you want to save some of it while also supporting this channel, click the links below. Quick shout out to the Amazon App Store for supporting this video. Thanks guys. Now on to the main event.